Well, howdy, folks. I'm not going to be saying too much more about my problems. I'm sure that might make some people happy if they just see my more interesting, hopefully, or happier, or funnier kind of videos, or just anything. Anything other than hearing me whine about what's going on in my life. For those of you that have shown an interest and have had kind words and encouraging words, I appreciate that. So this may be final update unless something changes, which I don't think is going to happen. I did make my home update video to spell out what I intended to do by talking to the neighbors and getting support over my garden. But it appears I have hit a brick wall. After talking to the new neighbor, at least one of them, some guy and his wife, and trying to explain how my garden's been here and whatnot, and basically they insist that my garden space has been promised to them to have grass planted. There's plenty of lawn here, but I'm not going to get into all this stuff. So, I presume if I'm going to save anything from my garden and replant it, I don't know, somewhere? Friends' houses? I don't know. Actually, whatever the options are, they're not going to be in my best interest. But basically, these people don't have a heart for my plight. All they would say, well, the woman, but by default, it's both her and her husband. You know, they're in agreement with each other. They want my garden to be grass, which virtually pushes me out of the backyard that we're supposed to share, and there was really nothing I could say. The offering of vegetables, asked, what would you like? She doesn't want anything. She wants grass there. And since the landlord had stabbed me in the back by agreeing to these new people as part of their lease that my garden will disappear and they can have this unneeded grass that basically serves very little purpose other than they want to be able to walk the shortest distance out their back door so that their new little doggy that they bought can poop. So they don't want to walk an extra 4 or 5 feet to the side of my garden where their dog can do its thing. I don't think these people are old enough to have lived enough life where they can watch injustice and nonsense happening, or to feel the sting in their own life that they can relate. You know, they're not relating to my pain. They could care less. Empathy, there is none. There's no empathy. And after thinking about the situation in every which way I can. Whatever I do, whatever I say, it's making me out to be a bad guy. I can't insist my garden stays there. It'll just be destroyed. And I, of course, will be as miserable and angry as I am right now. I can't talk to any of these people. They don't have the heart to hear me. They do not care. They don't care at all. There's nothing I could say. You know, can you feel my pain? Can you put yourself in my place? With the landlord, it's like, I told you to get rid of the garden. With the new tenant, it's like, we were promised grass here. So that's it. Now, I got a lease to sign that actually is stipulated in this lease exactly what's happening here. I'm presuming I'm going to sign this lease for one more year. My relationship with my new neighbors has ended. This is such a traumatic thing for me that I don't want to hate these people, but I have no feelings of goodwill for them at all. Upon them moving in here and meeting them, I was trying to be friendly and show goodwill and some interest, but they do not care about me. My landlord does not care about me. I have made plans what I want to do in the future. I'm not prepared to do it right now. So I'm just going to have to lick my wounds. But there's no stipulation in my new lease that I better be friendly to anybody. I don't like not being friendly. It's like kind of forced upon me. I don't know. I'm still doing lots of thinking. Now, before this video runs out, I've said enough. Unless some miracle happens that I have something to celebrate, I don't think I'm going to mention this again. At least not make a video about it. But I would like to talk to my subscribers. For those of you who've been commenting on my videos. And I've received some feelings, or complaints maybe, just dismay at my lack of responding to all the comments that are made, and how I'm dealing with YouTube, that I'm lacking in properly doing this, because there's expectations that I'm supposed to like keep up with. You know, whenever I make a video, that every single comment needs to be responded to. This alone, if everything was happy and nice, is a tough thing for me to do, because I got over 210 videos, more than that maybe. And I still receive comments on all these videos. And I'm using YouTube to, it's kind of therapeutic. I'm just talking here. I'm just saying stuff, you know. It's for me to think about. I'm sharing it with you. And then I look and it's like I got, 10, 20 comments. But I also have a music video up and it was receiving comments. And I got other things, because I made pretty many videos. And there's lots of comments, and I have fallen behind on certain videos totally in responding to comments. My apologies to anyone who thinks that I'm ignoring them. I do read all comments, but my state of mind for responding is pretty poor right now. But I'm reading your comments, every one of them. Hopefully, in the future, I can get a better handle on this. Talk to y'all later.